Hello and welcome to Roosevelt Rebel with your host Tisa Roosevelt Rebel Beltran. No, that's not the way it goes, but we're going to keep it for now. Alright, it is a Thursday morning. I am currently at work and just wanted to pop on. I did record an actual episode last night, but because I took some ibuprofen, I passed out, not during it, but afterwards, and it was very sounding like I was intoxicated, and and that was crazy. Ibuprofen just has some effect on me where I just freaking, it makes me sleepy, makes me drowsy. So I had an 800 milligram ibuprofen because I was in a lot of pain. And for 2 months now, I was in a lot of pain. But this morning I woke up refreshed, happy to be alive. Actually, very minimal pain going on in this body right now, which is great. I went to the gym and, well, first I went and got my coffee because I did not want to hit rush hour coffee people. So I went and picked up my coffee, went to the gym, went and picked up breakfast for the first time in like a very long time because I never eat out unless it's family meals where we, for a birthday or something. So I went and picked up a breakfast burrito from my favorite place that I hadn't eaten in probably like 2 or 3 years, with my favorite red salsa that they have. And I had a beautiful morning. I'm going to tell you, driving around downtown Phoenix when the weather is changing, finally cool. It was 75 degrees after the gym, and just listening to music with the windows down. Beautiful. Phoenix is so beautiful this time of year without the heat barreling it down on us. But then I ate some breakfast, did a little TikToks because I do that TikTok 10 thing every day. Not every day. I did it yesterday, and I think yesterday, and then I did it today. But anyhow, enough about me. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about what's going on in the world. So, the State Fair is coming to town. That's not the world, but that's here in Phoenix, Arizona. And this year, it is actually going to be October 1st through the 30th, I think, actually. Alright, I don't even remember where was that at because I needed to have a pause because I got a phone call. Alright, so I'm going to be doing this podcast as I finish up a case that I just worked on. But I just wanted to say real quick, yes, the fair's coming in and it's going to be the 1st through the 30th, and I'm thinking of maybe going, but then I don't know because, super spreader alert. But I'm also vaccinated, and I would definitely be wearing a mask if I go out there. Everywhere I go, I've been wearing a mask, no matter what. I don't even care, and I get looked at funny, and I don't even care because I'm protecting myself and my family. I trust no one. So I went to the gym this morning, and I wore a mask. Everywhere I went, I wore a mask. People look at me like I'm crazy, as they did in the beginning of this pandemic 1.5 years ago, and I don't care. My partner at the time even thought I was crazy for a short second and wouldn't wear her mask, and I was just like, dude, I'm wearing my mask. I don't care. So anyhow, I need to finish up these case notes. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about my job. So I work for a big... Oh, I didn't turn off my notifications. I work for a billion-dollar company, which goes a little bit against my personal morals, but I got to make some money to pay off some bills so I can live freely. So for my job, I take incoming phone calls and web cases. Basically, I'm an investigator for this company. And it's pretty cool. And I enjoy it. And, with my freaking degree is a psychology degree with criminal justice minor. And they said with that degree, once I graduate, I can move up into other parts of the company. So right now, I'm just going to focus on money for a few years and bring in that money. Hopefully, if I continue on with this job, unless all of a sudden I make money somehow magically a lot. I don't even know. It's a good paying job. I'm restarting my life over, so things are going good. And I just need to finish up these notes. So I'm going to put you on pause real quick while I do that. Alright. I finished my case for now. I have another case, but I'll work on that while I'm talking to you guys. But this morning I went and just drove around picked up my breakfast after to the gym, and life can take you through a lot of loopholes. So for 2 months I was in a lot of pain, and I woke up this morning with no pain. And I don't know if I've already said that or not, but I just went and talked to my sister and my mom while I was on a little short break, a walk around, because sitting at home working for your job is draining, and I don't know how people do it, but I'm doing it. So I want to talk about Garfield District. So the Garfield District, I saw in the paper the other day that they're selling homes, bungalows, for $400,000. Now that makes me upset, because as a kid who's a downtown kid who fucking since high school was hanging out down there and fell in love with the city of Phoenix and the art scene, and ASU came in and gentrified everything, and yes, it took me a long time to come and accept the fact that things change, but it's also like upsetting still. Like, I can still be upset about it. I still have valid feelings that these people are becoming displaced because people are selling their homes and kicking them out. They're kicking their renters out to make money. And yes, it's all their own personal things, but it's still upsetting and it's still hurtful, and it's sad because the art district is just crumbling, and we're seeing it crumble before our eyes. And a lot of places are getting rid of art spaces, like people who rented space out and galleries and things like that, and then the owner decides just to fucking sell it, so these people are having to work from home until they find a new studio. And this was their home for many years in these studios, so it's just upsetting. As an artist, like, luckily I am creating my art from home, and I would love to have a studio, because it would be more proper for me to leave this house and do something in another space. And I've been offered, but it's like, I'm not going to do that. Just come and stay at your house just to paint, and share where's the space? Where's my space? I need my space. So yeah. All right. Okay, you know what? All right, so they're displacing a bunch of people, and we've been seeing this happening since ASU started building downtown. And it just sucks, and it's just sad that people are displaced and there's nowhere to do their art. And this is just life, and that sucks that we have to accept it. Now, if we could find a way that, the art district was actually better and could be an art district, because, you know what? 20-something years ago, when we started doing First Fridays and art walks and all that stuff, I was actually part of what was it called? Copper Square, where ASU now is. And it used to be called Copper Square, and they paid me to book people to play in the different galleries downtown. So that was my first or second booking as a booking agent for a company. So it was amazing. It was fun. So I knew a lot of artists that would, I booked a lot of bands in downtown and all the different galleries, and it was fun, and it was a great job, and I enjoyed it. And then it came to an end, sadly. But, so I am deep within the roots of the art district, and hanging out at Chaos and Conspire and Firehouse and all of these other galleries and art spaces that are no more. And over 20 years ago at Mars Art Space, if anybody remembers that, my song was actually in an independent film that was filmed here in Arizona, called Jump, I believe. And it was, I went and played the art gallery as they premiered the movie. And, so I have deep roots in the Phoenix art scene and music scene. And I've been all over the place playing my music and being around my artists and musician friends, over 20 years of this. So I have, every right to be sad about this. All right. So yeah, as I was saying, I feel like, it sucks, but we have to accept it sometimes. And we just need to find a space where the art districts was actually an art district and can survive, because it's just like in schools, the first thing to go is the arts. So anyhow, I also just wanted to discuss just a little touch on the Gabby Petito case, only for the fact that we made enough noise that our people of color are actually being seen now. Our Black, Indigenous, and other people of color are finally being heard and seen. Yeah, the FBI isn't involved like it was for her case, which, is just upsetting completely. But at least we are getting media attention for different people that are missing. So that's a good thing. And I have a friend that will be setting up, she's starting her own 501c3, 3C, I always get that mixed up. She's starting a nonprofit. It's just in the beginning stages to help missing persons of color. And she's angry, and she's an ally to us. She's white. She's an ally, and she's very angry and upset, and she knows that she has her white privilege, and she is a great ally. And I am gonna definitely have her on the show, probably sooner than later, because we're gonna discuss her journey that she just is on with her medical issues that have been happening. So I'm definitely gonna have a conversation with her, and being October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so I will be discussing with her and probably some other people that have gone through a journey with the issues with breast cancer. So I feel like I was really pumped in the beginning of the show, and then work took over. Maybe this was a bad idea, but it's this is my time right now to be able to do this, because after work I have to get to homework, because I have final exams in some classes, because some of my classes are ending early. So I'm just trying to get as much in as possible. And since I'm actually feeling better, and not feeling sick, because freaking my body for 2 months, like I said, I was in pain every single day. And for 2 weeks, mostly 2 weeks, last week and this week, all I've been doing is sleeping when I'm not doing homework or working, because I've been in so much pain. My body has been so angry because I have PMDD, and I should do a show about that. So, I have a disability, it's PMDD, and so it kicked my butt, and thankfully I'm working from home. So that's a good plus about working from home, is that I was able to not have to drive out someplace and work while I'm out in public and feeling the way that I felt. Jeez, the past 2 weeks have been hell. And like I said, today was the first day that I woke up with no pain, and my knee was hurting just a little bit, but I'm feeling amazing, and hopefully it stays this way. I went to the gym, worked out, and I'm probably gonna go to the gym again tonight. We'll see if I make it. But yeah, thankfully, sadly for her death, but it has shined a light on other people that are missing, and those families are hopefully going to get the closure that they need. And the art district, $400,000 for homes, fucking ridiculous. I lived in that fucking area when it was 20 years ago, but the freaking price for rentals, okay, I could just go into a whole spiel about that. So the price for the rentals when I was living